Okay, well, I'm outside in my front yard in my pajamas, and I'm here to show you something so quick and easy that you can do right now to assess your footwear and also your feet and the alignment of your feet. And that way you can tell if you're wearing footwear that's healthy for you and also if you're getting enough barefoot time, which is super important, and especially barefoot time on the earth. So all you need is a sheet of paper and two different colored markers. What you do is you put your shoe on, and then you want to make sure you're standing up. And while you're standing up, you're just going to trace your foot, your shoe, the outside of your shoe, all the way around. And then you just want to stand right where your foot went. So I'm lining up my heel. And making sure that you stand up, you take a different color marker and trace your foot. And then you just look and you see, this is what it looks like when I was wearing the Naturalizer high heel shoes. Up at the top, the width of my toes far exceeds the toe casing of the shoe. So you know that your toes, when you're wearing that shoe, are not in alignment. And you know it's impinging on the natural weight distribution of your foot. And so therefore it's impinging on your gait. So it's by affecting your foot and your gait and your walk, it's affecting your entire body. So while you're wearing that shoe, your toe is not in the proper alignment. So now I took a more sensible shoe, a shoe I would wear every day back when I worked in an office. A shoe that would appear to be, it's definitely plenty big for me. It's nice and wide. I feel like I can wiggle my toes in it. So let's see if this is any better. You stand up in your shoe and you do the same thing. You just trace around the outside of it. It's a low heel and it's a nice wide footbed. So we'll see. And this is being generous because as you trace the outside of your shoe, obviously the outside of your shoe is not what your foot is fitting into. Your foot is fitting into the inside of your shoe. So even in this contrast, even in this sensible shoe, you can see that my foot is not fitting within even the outside of my shoe. So it's certainly absolutely not fitting comfortably on the inside. Yet my sensation of wearing it is that it's comfortable. My sensation is that I'm in the right size shoe for my foot and that I can even wiggle my toes. But when I stand up and as I'm walking, the fact is that in nowhere in this outline does my foot actually fit into the shoe. And so in no way, shape, or form the entire time I'm wearing the shoe is my foot in proper alignment. It cannot be. It's not possible. So that means that the soft tissue and the bones are being manipulated in an unnatural way. So the antidote to that is to make sure, if you notice the same thing with your shoe, make sure you're spending a lot of time barefoot. And you can tell that I spend a lot of time barefoot because my toes go straight out and they're not twisted or turned in any way. But if you notice when you're looking at your feet that your toes are not in alignment and they don't radiate straight out from your foot, that you're going to need a lot more barefoot time and probably a lot more sensible shoes. If you can find shoes that you put through that exact same test and they pass the test, stick with those. The other thing you can do is to find socks that are like these. These are called happy feet socks, and there's lots of different variations of these kinds of socks available. But basically they have spacers that go between your toe and help your toes elongate, realign, and also relax. And since they let your toes come out, they also keep you in contact with the earth. So I highly recommend having a pair of socks like these to put on at the end of each day and to make it a ritual that you'll wear these socks on the earth and walk around barefoot for a minimum of 10 minutes. 5 seconds is better than nothing. 30 minutes would be best of all. But with regular contact with the earth and regular barefoot time, your toes should realign. So feel free to stand up right now, grab two markers and do the test on your shoes, and email me and let me know what you find out.